Hello everyone, I am CS Ishika Agrawal and you are watching Yash's Academy. So in this video, I'm going to guide you with respect to your CS executive registration. So by the end of this video, you'll get to know a lot of things. You'll get to know about the eligibility criteria of your CS executive or CS course, your registration process, step-by-step process, what are the documents required for your registration, what are the last cutoff date of your CS executive registration, what is the fees details, registration fees details, exam fees details, what is your syllabus, and how to study, how to do your preparation. So this is going to be a complete guidance video. Watch till end to get complete clarity about your registration process and your admission process. Apart from this, if any doubt is left uncleared, you can comment below. We will surely clear your doubts. So let's start with the eligibility criteria. What is the eligibility criteria? For getting admission or registration in executive, you must be a 12th pass out student. However, if you are 12th appearing student and you haven't yet cleared your 12th exam, still you can give your CSET exam. You are eligible to give CSET even if you are not 12th cleared. But for taking admission in executive, you have to be a 12th pass out because you have to give your 12th mark sheet. Okay. Apart from this, there is also a provision of direct entry for the graduates or the postgraduates. So if you are a graduate with a minimum 50% marks, or if you are a postgraduate, or if you are a CA or CMA final pass student, that is you are a qualified CA or qualified CMA, then you can take direct admission in executive without giving CSET. Yes, you don't have to give CSET if you are any of this. You can take direct entry or direct admission in executive, provided you have to pay exemption fees, extra exemption fees of rupees 5,000. I hope this is clear. So after this, we are done with eligibility criteria. Let's understand what is the registration process. And for explaining you the step-by-step registration process along with the documents required, I'll take you to the website of ICSI. So if you will see here in the window, here I have opened the website of ICSI. Here in the Google, I have typed ICSI and then click on this first link, or you can alternatively go to www.icsi.edu. So here the website of ICSI is open, and after opening the website, you have to go here in the online services. So if you'll go here in the online services, a drop down will appear, and if you want to take direct entry, that is you are a graduate or postgraduate or CA/CMA final pass student and you want to take direct admission in executive, then you have to click on the second option, that is register for CS course. However, if you are a CA/CET pass student and you want to take admission in CS executive, then you have to click on this fourth from last option, that is registration for CSET pass student in executive program. You will click here if you are a CSET passed and you want to take admission in executive. So let me click here in this registration for CSET pass student. So after that, this page will appear, and here you have to select the documents which you have with you, documents which you will upload in the upcoming process. So you have to just select all these photographs, signature, and make sure that you have these documents with you. Your photograph, your signature, your 10th pass or DOB. You need either of this one, either 10th pass or date of birth certificate. Qualification certificate, that is your 12th mark sheet or CSET pass certificate. Category certificate, if you belong to a special category like reserved caste, SC, SC, etc., or you are physically handicapped. So if you belong to any of the category, then you have to click on the category certificate, or else you don't. And apart from this, you have to click on this ID proof also, where you can give your Aadhaar, pen, passport, driving license, or ration card, etc. And apart from this, please take care of this following: this that all these documents should be either in JPG, JPEG, PNG, or PDF form. So make sure that your photos and signature are mostly in JPG form, JPG or JPEG, and your all the documents like date of birth, 10th pass certificate, 12th pass certificate, CSET pass certificate. Normally all these documents are in PDF form, so you can keep it in like JPG, JPG, PNG, or PDF form. So make sure that the format is correct. Secondly, the maximum file size is 2 MB. So check the size file size check the file size. It can be of maximum 2 MB. It should not be more than 2 MB, or else it won't get uploaded. There will be error. So if it is more than 2 MB, you can go to the Google and you can just search in Google file size reducer or compressor. You can get a lot of compressor and you can compress your file size. Okay. Also, please note that the photo should be between 20 KB to 50 KB. Photo, your size, file size of photo can be maximum 20 KB to 50 KB, and your file size of signature can be between 10 KB to 20 KB. So make sure that you have all the scanned copy of all this document. You don't need physical, you need scanned copy. So simply you can scan from your phone. Like there are a lot of scanners. I have Adobe Scanner. Adobe Scanner is very good. You can use any of these scanner apps, and from your phone only you can click a photo. You can scan all this document and just take care of this maximum file size allowed. After that, you have to click on the proceed for registration. So once you click on this proceed for registration, this page will appear. So if you are registering for the first time, here you have to select the new registration, and here you have to enter your CSET unique number, 9 digits unique number, which you get in your CSET exam, right? In your CSET registration, you get CSET unique number. So here you have to enter your CSET unique number. So you have to enter your 9 digits unique number, and also you have to enter your roll number, which you get during your CSET exam. So this you might have this two document if you are a CSET pass student, your unique number and your roll number. After that, you have to enter the captcha code, that is 4ET4VY. So just enter your here captcha code and then click on submit, and then you have to click on submit. Okay, so this registration, this unique ID is not correct, that's why it is showing not correct, but your unique ID will be correct, so it will take you to the next page. One more thing I want to tell you, that if during registration you have filled some details and due to some reason it is logged out, or you are the computer is closed or the laptop is closed, so do you need to fill all the details again? No. The documents or the details which you fill is saved in the ICSI portal, and in that case you can click on the incomplete registration. And if you click on the incomplete registration, you just have to enter your unique number and verification code here and click on the submit, and then you will be diverted to the page where your registration was stopped. So you can resume from there only. No need to details all the no need to fill all the details again and again. Okay, so after this you enter your CSET unique number, roll number, captcha code, and click on submit. Then here this page will appear. Madam, which page will appear? Yes. Then this page will appear. Here in this page, first you have to fill your basic details. In the basic details, you have to fill your applied program. You have to select the applied program. In applied program, you can select executive or professional, whichever course you are applying for. So if you are registering for executive, here you can click on the select program option, this drop down, and then you can select executive. After that, you have to enter your qualification. If you are a CSET pass student, here you have to click on the drop down and you have to select CSET pass out student. And after that, you have to enter your Aadhaar number, your title if you Mr. or Miss or Mrs. And after that, you have to enter your name, first name, middle name, and last name. And after that, you have to enter your gender, male, female, your category, your date of birth, your nationality, Indian, your phone number and email ID. Please make sure that you enter your correct phone number and correct email ID. Why, madam? Because all the communications of ICSI are sent to your phone number and your email ID. So make sure that your phone number is correct and your email ID is correct. There only, in your email only, you receive your registration details, your registration ID, password, all the things. So make sure that you are entering that phone number and that email ID which you use. Don't give someone else's phone number or someone else's email ID. Give your phone number and your email ID only. Okay, after that, you have to select the venue for ODOP. Here you can select your nearest center, whichever is nearest to you. After that, you have to enter your address. Also, fill your address with complete caution. Your address should be 100% correct, because once you register for your executive, your books, your ICSI study material are dispatched to your address. Okay, so make sure that you enter your correct correspondence address. You have to enter your address, state, city, pin code, postal code. uh, please be cautious while entering your address. And after that, if your permanent address is same as the correspondence address, simply you can click here and select it is same, and you don't need to enter this again and again. So this was all about your basic details. So once you enter your basic details, after that a request id will be generated in the step 4. Request id, unique request id will be generated. Simply you can copy paste it, or you can write this request id somewhere not of much use. Then you can click on the next button. After that, your step 2 will appear, that is educational details. Here you have to give your educational details like 12th details, 12th pass, CSET pass details, 10th pass details, etc. So simply you can here select father or spouse, and you can write your father's or spouse name, your mother's name, and you have to give here your qualification details. What you have to do here, you have to, for example, I cleared my 10th from a convent, Carmel Convent School. So here I will write my school or college name, Carmel Convent School, and then I'll select the exam pass, which exam I passed, 10th or 12th or CSET or which exam. And then I have to write the board or university, like if it's ICSI board, ICSC board. So I'll write here ICSC. It's a CBSC board. I'll write here CBSC. So here you have to write the board. And if you're in a college, if you're entering details of your graduation, then you have to enter here university name. Main subject, you can write commerce, science, maths, main subjects, whichever is your main stream. And then exam passed year, in which year you passed your 10th, your 12th, your CSET, your graduation. So all these details you have to enter. You can select, you can add as many rows as you want. See here, there is a option of add more. So like I want to enter details, or I want to enter 3 details: 10th, 12th, CSET, graduation, 4 details. So I can add 4 rows here. If you will click on add more rows will be added. So after you enter all your qualification details, then you can click on next. And after that, here this is very panchatsa requirement, that you have to enter you have to enter the details about from where you got to know about the CS course. You can select any year, doesn't matter. Payment amount is your 10,600. So what is your registration fees? Your registration fees is 10,600. But please wait. Here the 500, the fees of 500 is optional. It is for a journal, chartered secretary journal, which will be dispatched to you. However, you don't need it because the PDF is also available in your ICSI website. So if you want to read the chartered secretary, anyways you can read it in the website. So you don't need to subscribe it, and subscribe it is, for the hard copy. It is like not requirement, wastage of money. So here you can save your 500 rupees. So if you'll unselect this option, if you'll uncheck this option, then your fees will be reduced by 500, and your fees will not be 10,000. Your fees will not be 10,600. However, it will be 10,100. Okay, so this is your fees details of your executive registration. Also, I want to tell you one thing, that please note that this CS executive registration is one time registration for both the modules, module 1 and module 2, and this is valid for 5 years. So even if you want to give one module at a time, it doesn't mean that you have to register for one module. No. This CS executive registration is one time for both the module. So even if you want to give for only one module first and second module later, doesn't matter. You have to register for CS executive, and you have to pay this 10,100 fees, and this registration will be valid for next 5 years. Okay, understood? After that, the next page is, you have entered your basic details, you have entered your educational details, you have entered your source of information. Now the fourth page is your document details. Here you have to upload your documents. So here first you have to upload your photo. Here how you will upload, madam? You have to choose a file. You have to click here. You have to click here on choose file, and then you can select a file from your PC or computer, from whichever you are uploading, and then you have to click on upload. Please make sure that you click on upload. Unless and until you click on upload, now your document will not get uploaded. So first choose file and then click on upload. Similarly, for your signature, make sure that you have your signature in your computer or PC, and then click on choose file, select file from your computer, and then click on upload. And here in the documents, you have to upload all your required documents. Remember, in the page 1 we selected number of documents which you have to upload. Yes, here you have to upload all your documents like 12th 12th pass certificate, 10th pass certificate or date of birth, ID proof like Aadhaar card, CACT pass certificate, all this document you have to upload. How you will upload? First, you have to click on this drop down. You have to, madam, you have to click on this drop down and select one document. Let's say I selected 12th pass. Then you have to select here which year you pass your 12th, and then you have to click on choose file. There you can choose a file from your computer or PC and then click on upload. It will get uploaded and it will be shown here. Whichever file you will upload, it will be shown here. Okay, and then similarly you can follow the same process for uploading multiple document. Again, you can click on this drop down and select like CACT pass certificate, which year you pass CACT, and then choose a file and upload your CACT pass certificate and then click on upload. So you can add as many documents as you want here. Make sure that you upload your 12th pass, 10th pass or date of birth, your CACT pass certificate, all this document you, and ID proof, Aadhaar card. Okay, so all this document you have to upload, and then you have to check this option. You have to tick this option. Okay, that here undertaking is given that all the details are correct, I am not making any false statement, etc, etc. So you have to click on this check, and then uh, a confirmation video will appear, a confirmation page will appear of preview. That means all the details which you have entered, it will be shown here. So you can check here, you can cross check here that by mistake you have not entered any wrong information, all the information are true and correct. So you can just check all the information. If every information is correct, you can check here all your basic details, educational details and document which you have to upload it. So if everything is okay, then you can click on confirm application. If there is any mistake and you want to correct it, there can be mistake na, that by mistake I have entered my wrong spelling, name spelling, anything. So if there is any mistake, you can click on back and make your information correct, and then again follow the same process, and after that click on confirm application if everything is correct. And after that you have to make the payment. This is the last step of this registration process. You have to make the payment. How you will make the payment? This page will appear, and here you have to click on this drop down, and then you can select here bill desk. Select bill desk for making payment through debit card, credit card, UPI, Paytm, UPI, anything. Okay, so click on bill desk, and then the request ID, transaction ID will be generated here. Amount confirmation will be there, 10,600, or if you have unchecked that chartered secretary option, then 10,100. And then you can click on proceed, and you can pay your amount by making UPI payment, debit card, credit card, from anything you can make the payment. And after you make the payment, confirmation will appear, confirmation window will appear that you have successfully made the payment and you have successfully registered for your executive. The same process you can follow for the professional registration also. This is the overall step-by-step procedure of CS executive registration. And once you register for your CS executive, you will receive email confirmation. In that email confirmation, you will receive your 17 digits registration number and password. A lot of students message me and ask, madam, what is the use of this registration number, password? This is very important. Please keep it safe and keep it, write it down somewhere and copy that email or star mark that email. Keep that email, don't delete that email. This registration number is very important. All the communications, ICSI will give you all your communication through your registration number only. You can give your exam through your registration number only. You have to mention this in your exam also. So this registration number is very important. Save this registration number. You can change your password by logging in. However, you can use the same password. It is recommended to change your password. So you will receive your email ID, your registration numbers and password and all the other details of your registration in your email. Okay, so that's why I was telling you to enter your correct email ID and correct phone number and give your correct address to the ICSI. Okay, one clarification I want to give you, that madam, no separate registration is required for getting your ICSI books. Once you register for CS executive, automatically ICSI will process your registration and will dispatch you all the books, ICSI study material of all the subjects, and you will receive all the books within 45 days. If you don't receive your book within 45 days, then you can call ICSI or email ICSI or raise a complaint on the Smash portal for confirming whether your study materials are dispatched or not. However, you can also track your study material in your Smash portal by logging into your Smash portal through your registration number and password. Apart from this, if you need any other clarifications, any other help, if you're facing any difficulty for your CSET registration or executive registration or professional registration, you can contact me over Telegram, Instagram, anywhere, or you can comment down below in this video. We will surely try to help you and clear your doubts. So this was all about the step by step registration. Okay, so we are done with the step by step registration process, and we are done with the documents which are required for registration. After that, I want to tell you that what are the last cutoff date for your executive registration. For that, I have opened this ICSI FAQs. ICSI has given you various FAQs, and here ICSI has clearly mentioned the cutoff date for admission in executive and professional programs. So if you want to appear for June session, if you want to give exam in June, then again there is two options, that if you want to give all modules or both module in June, then the last date is 30th November of previous year. However, if you want to give only one module in your June exam, then the last date is 31st January of the same year. Next is, if you want to give exam in December, a lot of students will give exam in December 2022. So if you want to appear in December exam, and if you want to give both module of this both module in December exam, then the last date is 31st May, which is already gone. However, if you want to give just one module in your December exam, then the last date for registration is 31st July. So still you have time. It's like 2nd July, and you have a lot of time. Those CSET student who clear their CSET exam in the July attempt, they can register for the executive by 31st July, so that they can give one module in the December paper. So I hope that this cutoff dates are like crystal clear to you. What are the cutoff dates for registration? Okay, so after this, I want to tell you few important things. um, About study material, I have already told you that study material will be dispatched within 10 to 12 days, and it will be delivered to you within 45 days. No separate registration is required for getting ICSI study material. Okay, next is about the syllabus. We are done with the last cutoff dates, and we are done with the registration fees. Exam fees also I'll tell you. Now let's understand what is your syllabus. So in your executive there are basically two modules, module 1 and module 2. In module 1 there are four subjects, that is jurisprudence, interpretation and general laws. This is basically JIGL. In short, we say here you will understand and study all the laws, like about constitution, about civil laws, criminal laws, and a lot of laws. After that, there's company law, which is basically a company secretary ka bread and butter, and company law is like the toughest subject in your module 1, where the tricky questions are asked, so you have to understand the subject properly. Next is setting up of business entities and closure, where you will understand a lot of, you'll study about a lot of laws, how to set up a company, how to set up a business, how to run a business, and how to close a business. Tax laws, this is again a very interesting and a practical subject in your module 1, where you'll study about income tax, GSTs, custom, and all the laws. And in module 2 there are CMA, cost and management accounting, and here you'll study about basically management accounting, cost accounting, and a part of this you have also studied in your 12th accounts you have studied now. So here there's accounting and there's cost accounting. After that, securities law, capital market. You must be, nowadays, like, all people are investing in stock markets, and you all people are almost interested in the security law. So security law is all about the stock market and the SEBI laws, that which are applicable for the listed companies. So here you will study about various securities law. Economic, business and commercial law. Here you will study about lots and lots of economic laws, business laws, like Competition Act, FEMA Act, FCRA Act, numbers of act. So this is a CS course, and in CS course is all about law. So here you'll study about number of corporate laws, and after that the last subject is FM, which is again a practical subject and interesting subject, where you'll study about the financial market. If you're interested in finance, then this subject will be very interesting for you. Now one more question that usually students ask me, ma'am, whether we should give module 1 first or module 2 first. So personally I suggest that first you should give module 1, and then you should give module 2. Why? Because module 1 is like basic. Here you will learn about company law, basic laws, tax laws. And once you do module 1, you are automatically prepared for the module 2. So this is the right sequence. Like first you'll study class 1, then you'll go to the class 2 now. Similarly, like module 1 is very basic, and module 2 is dependent on module 1. So I suggest that first give module 1 and then give module 2. And if you're giving both the module together, then it's well and good. However, some people prefer giving module 2 first. So it's your personal choice. I just gave my suggestion. Okay, so this was all about the subjects of your CS executive. Fee structure you already know, and you already know that there are some exemption and concessions given to various reserved categories. Like SC and ST are given 50% exemption in the fees. So this is, if this you need only if you belong to a reserved category. Okay. This I've already told you that your CS executive registration will be valid for 5 years. Apart from this, I want to tell you one more thing, and that is about your exam fees. Remember, I told you that I'll tell you about your exam fees. So what about your exam fees? So your exam fees you have to pay few 2 to 3 months before your exam separately for each exam. Like now I want to give module 1 in December 2022, so you have to give exam fees for that module only. Exam fees you have to give only for that module which you have to appear for exam. Okay, so that is per module. So if I want to appear for only module 1, I have to give 1200 exam fees. If I want to appear for both the module 1 as well as module 2, then I have to give 1200 per subject, per module, that is 2400 exam fees I have to give for 2 to 3 months before my exam. So this is exam fees, or exam fees is 1200 per module for foundation, executive and professional. However, if you are belong to a reserve category, SC ST, or you are physically handicapped, then there are certain conditions given. Now madam, what is the last date of exam form? Usually the last date of exam form for December exam is 25th September, and last date for filling the exam form for June exam is 25th March. Don't worry that you will forget this. When the last date comes, ICSI issues notification, and all the teachers also inform you. We will also update you in our channel of Yashas Academy. We will also update you whenever the last date for filling the exam form will come. So don't worry that if you'll forget or something like that, don't worry, we'll update you regarding this, regarding the last date. Okay. So this was all about the CS executive registration complete process. I told you everything which is required and every information which is usually asked by student. If I missed out any question or any information, do post in the comment box. I'll also make a video for that, and we will clarify you with respect to your doubts. Okay. So all the best for your CS preparations. May you rock and become CS very soon. I'll see you in the next video. Till then, take care. Bye bye.